All right, today we're gonna be working on a 2015 Nissan Altima. We are gonna be using the Autel KM 100. We have a customer that has a key. The buttons don't work. Ignition doesn't turn on with the vehicle unless you push the the fob, the key on it. It'll start, but other than that, it won't turn on. So we're gonna go ahead and program a spare key, and we'll get him going. So what we're gonna do is gonna go to IMMO. Let's go ahead and go to Nissan. Okay. Sorry for the glare, guys. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's go to manual selection. All right, North America, Altima. Oops. Let's go to Altima Sedan, 2015. Let's go ahead and click on yes after confirming the vehicle profile, and let's go ahead and go to hot function. So it's asking to turn on the hazard warning lamps. So let's go ahead and turn them on, and then open and close the driver doors. If conditions are met, turn on the ignition. So let's go ahead and, since we have the key, we can turn on the ignition. Okay, there's the ignition on. So let's go ahead and click OK. Okay. Smart key learning. Let's go ahead and go through the steps. Basically, this is saying that all the keys are going to be erased, and we have to reprogram them again. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn off the ignition. Okay, ignition is off. Turn the hazard lights on, which they're already on. And then it says place the back of the smart key against the ignition. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's click OK and then do that. Okay. And then it's saying to press the push button ignition switch for 2 seconds, so that the dashboard will turn on. So I'm pushing the ignition right now, and as you can see, the dashboard turned on. Let's go ahead and click OK. And it's saying if the dashboard lights are on, I'm gonna go ahead and put yes. Okay, now it says saying to turn off the ignition and wait for 3 seconds. So let's go ahead and turn it off and wait for 3 seconds. Okay. And then press the push start button once, and then attach the key. So as you can see, it's blinking right now, so we're gonna attach the back of the key, and this should light up. Oh, it didn't do it. Let's do it again. It still didn't turn on, so let's do it again for 2 seconds. Okay, there it is. The lights turned on. So since they turned on, let's go ahead and click yes. And then now we're gonna go ahead and program the next one. So here's the new key, and let's go ahead and click on yes. Turn off the ignition. Okay, it's turned off. Wait for 3 seconds. Okay. Now we're gonna do the same process again. We're gonna press this for 2 seconds, and there should be this light blinking here. Now we're gonna put the back of this key, and as you can see, the ignition turned on. Okay. So since it turned on, we're gonna click on yes. And it's asking if we want to program the next one. They only want one key, so I'm gonna put no. Turn off the ignition and wait for 3 seconds. Okay, turn off. All right. Press the start button and attach the first learned key. within 5 seconds. So I'm gonna press it, and I'm gonna put the key within 5 seconds, and it's turning on again. And I'm gonna click OK. Now turn it off. Okay, for 3 seconds. Just click OK. Key programming succeeded. Now perform the following to check, make sure the lock and unlock. So again, this is our key. It doesn't work. Here's the new key that's programmed. As you can, if you can hear. Okay, everything works. And we're gonna start the engine just to make sure. Now remember, this key wasn't turning the vehicle on until we pushed it against the start button. So now since we have the new one, it should be able to crank up. Okay, so here it is. Everything started as it should. Now since it started, I'm gonna go ahead and click OK. And that is it, guys. Again, 2015 Nissan Altima with the Altel KM 100.